Hello and welcome to Math Meets Tech. I'm Andrew Capreto. We're working with our series on teaching with iPads and the Notability app, and I'm going to show you what really is one of the features that I think sets Notability away from a number of other note-taking apps that I've worked through and tried. And that's the ability to go back and forth with PDFs through Google Drive and other cloud storage platforms. I'll show you how all of that works here today. For me, this is the number one use case that I need an iPad in my classroom for. So I have worksheets and documents and things that I want to work on with students saved as PDFs, and I want to bring them in to Notability so I can write on top of them and annotate them. So to do this, you do need to connect. Probably a cloud storage is going to be the easiest. For most people, I think Google Drive is probably going to be how you do this. So at the bottom left corner of the Notability main screen is a gear. And if we click the gear, lots of different options that we can get into. I'm going to go up to where it says Manage Accounts. And in Manage Accounts is where you can log into all kinds of different cloud storage. Notability even has their own cloud storage. I don't use theirs. I have everything in Google Drive. But if you do use Dropbox or OneDrive or Box, I don't know what even WebDAV is, but there's lots of different options for how to log into those. And you simply click your login, and it will take you to your sign in on your website that you need, and you can sign in. So I am logged in into Google Drive, so I'm going to close this back up. Now, if I'm on my main screen, I probably want to go to the folder that I might want it to go to, and then in the upper right-hand corner is a rectangle or square with a line arrow pointing into it. That's our download option, and one of my options there is to import from Google Drive. And so this will bring up your Google Drive, and I'm going to navigate to a folder where I've got something saved. So I'll bring up some algebra. Let's go ahead, we'll bring in some exponents. You'll watch the circle. Oh, that was so fast we didn't even see it. It will download this. This is, I think, like a 60 or 70 page document, so it came in real quick. You can add it to an existing note if you wanted to, like, put it on the bottom of another one, but I must always want to create a new note. And then it will, in fact, ask us if we want to import it. We could change the title. We can actually here change which subject or folder it is in, and we can decide which pages we want to import. I'm going to import them all. And a second later, it lets me open it right from here. So I open it, and if I want to go ahead and start working, I can take my pen tool, and I can start solving some problems. So down here, we're rewriting things using base 2. So 8 is 2 to the 3rd. 16 is 2 to the 4th. And I just absolutely love being able to do this. And even if I needed a little bit more space, it was hard to fit everything in there, I can just zoom in real nice. And that also helps move my handwriting because now I can write really big. So he wrote 16 as negative 2 to the 4th. This is correct. And then I can explain why. But when I zoom back out, it's probably a more reasonable size for people to see. So importing with Google Drive is great. So then up in the left-hand corner, I see this little back arrow. Hit back. Okay, now I'm back to my folder. There it is again. So I can come back and I can continue where I am. Other great features, if you want to now send this back to your Google Drive. Now, the one thing I will tell you that you should do is you should rename it unless you want to erase the original. So change the name of the file up there. If I'm making an answer key, I'll often call it teacher or something. So you want to change something about the name, or else it will just simply replace the file that you had there. Okay, change the name. We click the up arrow here, it's out of the box, so now we're sending it back. And I'm going to click on Google Drive, although you could email it to yourself. And we have a lot of different options here. We do have the option of where we're going to send it to. So you do want to pick the folder that you're going to send this to. And, we click the folder, and then we click at the bottom, export to that folder. We can choose the format. If you want it to be viewed outside of Notability, you want to keep it as a PDF. But you could upload it as a note, a PDF, a Notability note, and then you could share it with other people. And I'm going to talk all about how great that could be in a different lesson. But you could share notes with your students if they have Notability as well. I'm going to keep it as a PDF. We could talk about the pages. If it wasn't a note that came from a PDF, you could add paper backgrounds to it and such. Recordings, I'm going to come to in another one, but we can share those as well. And then whenever we're ready, we can click send to Google Drive. And now a new copy of the PDF is there with our annotations all on it. Thanks so much for watching us and learning with us about how to use Google Drive to improve your teaching in Notability.